Good evening, dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to this today's edition of Being Heartful Every Day, a joyful adventure. We are in week 15 and day 103. The quality for the week is flexibility. My name is Prasanna Krishna. I'll be facilitating today's program. So before we start the program, humble request to all of you that let's share the link to the master classes by Dachi to a couple of friends and family members who may have not yet started Heartfulness. Let's try to do this every day so that we can help them in their lives by letting them know that a system like Heartfulness exists, and also this program Being Heartful Every Day. If we have people who are practicing but not yet enrolled to this program, request them to enroll also. Okay. With this, we move on to today's reading. So we are in the second paragraph where we discussed about how physical problems in life affect us, how emotional problems in life affect us. So, and then the Daji gives a solution. I'm in the second paragraph now. Now let's compare this with what happens when we identify with the soul, which we do when we have a spiritual goal. And when we acknowledge that we are souls having a human experience in the world, then something very different happens. The soul is the still, peaceful center of a being, like the eye of a tornado. Swami Vivekananda spoke beautifully about the shift in attention in his lecture called Nature and Man, which you can find in his complete works, volume 6. He says, the whole process of evolution is the soul's struggle to manifest itself. It's a constant struggle with nature. At the highlighted portion, we are firmly grounded in that stillness where we find peace, joy, love, and contentment. There is no longer a need to look at these qualities outside. Instead, we tap into them from the center of a being. I would like to say it differently. As in today's yogas, we have to reduce the struggle. Thanks to transmission, when we very gently turn our attention towards the soul by meditating on the heart and through prayer, it's naturally pulled inwards, and a very prayerful, receptive inner state is created in the heart. Transmission allows us to rest in the center so that the outer turbulence does not stabilize our inner condition. We are firmly grounded in that stillness where we find peace, love, joy, love, and contentment. There is no longer a need to look for those qualities outside. Instead, we tap into them from the center of our being. Then we share them with others. We become givers rather than takers, radiating peace, joy, love, and contentment into the world, bringing solace and peace to others. We carry the fragments of divinity with us wherever we go. Love leads to compassion. So yoga begins with love. The fundamental divine law that governs life is love all. And we cultivate love by connecting with the soul and nourishing the soul through transmission. If the idea of hurting anyone or anything remains in our hearts, we will fail in the first step itself. Our heartfulness practices help us to transcend violence in all its forms. This is the essence of ahimsa. But I feel there is something more than ahimsa. While it is good not to hurt others, that is just the removal of the negative state of violence. How about cultivating the positive state? There is a greater need to live in such a way that others are also comforted and supported with compassion and love. It is when the highlighted portion here, It's only when love is self-seeking that it will destroy. And that is not compassion, but passion. The difference is thus, passion is the manifestation of desire-driven ego, whereas compassion is the manifestation of the soul directing our life through a pure, open heart. When we truly love, where is the question of being violent or hurting others? When we truly love, we are ready to sacrifice our comforts, our possessions, and ultimately ourselves. In fact, the whole idea of sacrifice does not even enter our awareness. Is this not true compassion? It's only when love is self-seeking that it will destroy, and that is not compassion but passion. The difference is this: passion is the manifestation of a desire-driven ego, whereas compassion is the manifestation of the soul directing our life through pure, open heart. So, to realize this first vow of a seeker, ahimsa, our awareness tends to expand and embrace the soul's existence. The more we nurture the soul through transmission and meditative practices, the more we will become compassionate, loving, joyful, and peaceful. Then all that remains to be done is to remove the obstacles along the path, and that pull of us, of course, are desires and personas of the ego, so that we can soar high into the sky of divinity and realize our true purpose. In a sense, everything is encapsulated in the first step of yoga. So this is an article by Daji. Let's spend a couple of minutes introspecting on what we just read today. At 9 o'clock precisely, we'll start the universal prayer. And today being Friday, Master will be giving us all a setting from 9 to 9:30. So first about 8-10 minutes, we'll try to do the universal prayer. Then on, we'll slip into meditation. Let's introspect on the reading done so far. It's 9 p.m. now. So today let's start a universal prayer. And after 8 or 9 minutes, we'll slip into meditation as Daji will be giving us all a sitting. We gently close our eyes, sit comfortably, and with a very deep prayerful attitude in our heart, we pray that all brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. I'll read that again. All brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. हम अपना आंखें बंद करके आराम से बैठेंगे और अपना हृदय में एक गहरी प्रार्थना भाव बना के ये प्रार्थना करेंगे कि सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। फिर से पढ़ूंगा। सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। So let's get into our universal prayer. Let us all slip into meditation, where the master will be giving us all a sitting till about 9:30. Those of you who would like to continue your meditation for some more time, please do continue. We'll meet tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Thank you. Good night.